So guys, welcome to the third phase of our tutorial. So in this tutorial today, we're simply going to be looking at attribute. And we already explained that attribute gives extra features, extra characteristics to an element. And we said that the attribute always comes at the opening of our tag, while the close tag still remain intact. So now, if you guys remember, there's a particular image that we said we're going to replicate with our coding. This is the image. So the very first thing I want us to do here is changing the background of our web page. Okay, let's just quickly do that. So you simply activate your cursor on your open body tag, give it a space, write BG, then followed by color is equals to blue. The BG stands for background, while the color stands for the color. Okay, one beautiful thing about HTML is that it's just your normal English language. Your normal English language. Like for example now, we said the body BG color. But the BG is not spelled full. We shortcut it, which is BG followed by color is equals to blue. Then let's save our document and preview. Let's see if that will take effect. As you can see, we are having a blue background color, as simple as ABCD. Okay, now then the next one I want us to take is help us make our brand even better. That's we'll move our cursor from the body, the opening tag, then we type help us make our brand even better. Okay, now let's save and then preview if that will take effect also. Okay, now alhamdulillah, we are having our help us make our brand even better already displayed on our browser. Okay, then now let's go back and see the next one that we have to take. If you observe, they help us make our brand even better is in 2 lines. That means there is need for you to break it from our, so that brand and even better will go to the next line. This is where we are breaking it from. Then the simple code for break is you open your tag BR. You know, I told you earlier that HTML is your normal English. Is your normal English. So since you've understand how to write a tag, wallahi, you don't have any problem. So if you want to break a text to the next line, is simple BR, which is short form of break. Okay, let's save and refresh if that will take effect. Okay, we are having our text on the brand even better on the next line. Okay, that already done. Then now, if you observe, they help us make our brand even better is big. You know that I said something earlier that if you know how to operate Microsoft Word, you won't have problem with HTML, because as you edit, as you type and edit in Microsoft Word, it's still the same thing applicable to the HTML. Just like if you want to break a line in Microsoft Word, you just hit enter. If you want to make your text bold, you highlight the aspect you want to make bold and you select bold. It's still the same thing applicable to here. If you want to change your color, you select the specific color, then you change the specific text, then you change the color. Okay, now let's see how we can make this one a heading. So in HTML, there's something we refer to as what? As heading. We all know what heading is now, even if I don't explain it. That means you want to make that particular text more larger in size compared to every other of your text. Then in HTML, we have series of headings. Our heading starts from H1 down to H6. H1 is the highest, H2 is lower than H1, H3 is smaller than H2. Continue like that down to H6. Okay, let's save this H1 now. Then refresh. Okay, sorry. If you notice something here, I wrote H1 and the a code automatically close my H1. That is why when we save and we preview, it does not take effect. So I'll have to take out this H1, because if you close it there, it won't take effect. Then I'll save, refresh. As you can see, I'm having a bolder text, just like the one on the picture. So I'll go back now. After opening the H1 here, I'll have to close it at this side. But first, I won't close it now. Let's try H2 and see the size so that you see how the H2 size is. As you can see, it's smaller compared to the first one. I want to change it to H3. Save again. Then I'll preview. You see, it's becoming more smaller. Then let's use H6. Let's use H6 and see. H6, save. Then preview is what? The smallest. As you can see now, is what is very, very small compared to the previous one that we've been using. So choosing any of this H1 to H6, it depends on what you want. It depends on how bold and how big the size of the text that you want to apply the tag to. So what we do now, what we need here is H1. So I'll simply change it from H1. Then I'll close it down here. I've explained closing a tag, so there is no need for me to talk more on this. If you watch our first video, second video, you understand what closing a tag is. So I'll have to close it, then I'll save, preview. So now the essence of closing is that if you want, just like in your Microsoft Word, whereby if you want to make a particular text bold, what you simply do is what? You just go highlight only that text. So the opening tag and the close tag is specifying that is only the text within the opening and closing tag. So if I'm having other text outside these close tags now, close tag, the H1 won't affect it, because I've already closed it where I want. As you can see, my HH that I wrote earlier is below. So that's it. Then now we'll be going to the next one, which is your valuable feedback will shape the future of our brand. So now I can just decide to move my cursor down to the next line. Then I'll say your valuable feedback will shape the future of our brand. Okay, let's save and then refresh. Now we are having your valuable feedback will shape the future of our brand, but it's not supposed to be in a straight line. That means we need to break it from will shape. We'll break it from shape, then the future of our brand will have to go to the next line. So I'll go to my code. This is where I'll break it, because that's where I want the next line to start from. Break, which is BR. Then I'll save, then refresh. Yeah, I'm having the right design here. Then the next one, take our quick survey and share your honest opinion. I'll go back to my code. Then I'll move down again. Take our quick survey and share your honest opinion. Then let's save and see how it will look like. Save, preview. Okay, now we are having both paragraph on the same line. That is, your valuable feedback will shape the future of our brand is a different paragraph on its own. Why take our quick survey and share your honest opinion is another paragraph. That's why when you go back, when you check the design, the space between them is very much. The space between them is very much. Okay, let's use break and see. This is where our break will be. That is at the beginning of this side. Let's put our break there. Then I'll save, preview, let's see. Okay, the take our quick survey has already gone down to the next line. But if you observe, what we are having, the space we are having between the first paragraph and the third one is much. between the second paragraph is very much. That means there is another tag we need to what? To introduce, which is paragraph tag. The break is just for you to what? To break to the next line. But the paragraph, we all know what paragraph is now. So even if I don't explain it much, then the paragraph tag is just P for paragraph. Save, let's save and see. Fine. Are you following now? We are now having a better space, a bigger space compared to the first one. So that's just the simple way for you to create. That's the difference between a break and a paragraph. Break moves the text to the next line without much space between them. But the paragraph, you are creating a different paragraph entirely. Are we following now? You are creating a different paragraph entirely. So now, but here, they break it from share your honest opinion. That means there is need for you to what? To break your honest opinion to the next line. So I'll just put my cursor here. I think, let me see. Okay, from share, I'll activate my cursor here. Then I'll use my break tag. Then I'll save. Let's refresh and see. So now I'm having a nice design. Help us make our brand even better. Then followed by the other paragraph, then the last paragraph. What is actually remaining here now is changing the color. This other one you are seeing, take the survey now, is a button. Then this other one, this feedback here is a picture. They actually inserted picture. Then if you observe our own color here, our ours is black throughout for the 3 paragraph. But here, the first one is yellow, then while the other 2 paragraph is white color. So that we are going to do in our next video. So guys, do this. Send your screenshot to the group. Let's see how far you've gone. So if you know you are yet to subscribe to our channel, kindly do so. Try to drop your comments, share this video to your friends. Thank you. See you guys in our next video.